Sergio Karas is principal of Karas & Associates law firm in Toronto and a certified specialist in citizenship and immigration law. He is also the author of the Global Business Immigration Handbook published by Carswell. He spoke with us about hiring foreign workers. Why is it important for HR to be well-versed in global business immigration?
It is very important for HR professionals to be well-versed in global business immigration matters because we live in an era where the labor force is very mobile and employees need to be transferred to different projects and to different parts of the corporate structure. So HR managers need to stay on top of all the major developments that exist with respect to visas, with respect to work permits, and to understand the pitfalls that can present themselves when dealing with visas and work permit, and to seek legal counsel for specific situations. But the main thing that they need to be aware of is how to identify the problem, because the first thing in order to obtain the appropriate legal counsel is to understand what kind of problem you have.
What are some major concepts HR needs to understand when hiring a foreign worker?
When hiring a foreign worker, HR professionals need to understand, first of all, is it possible to transfer a particular worker to a specific country? Many workers cannot be transferred because they are in the type of occupations that are restricted, or types of occupations that are not part of international treaties, or there are types of occupations that in certain countries are not part of immigration schemes. So they need to understand that first of all. The second thing that they need to understand is once it is decided that a specific worker needs to be transferred and can potentially be transferred, is what type of visa or work permit is necessary in order for that particular employee to perform his or her duties in the country where he or she is going to be transferred. The third thing that HR managers and professionals need to understand is how to go about that and what kind of documents are necessary in order to accomplish that particular task. And fourth, last but not least, what kind of legal assistance is required in order to ensure that the employee is not faced with a very unpleasant situation at a port of entry, or much worse, detention in a foreign country because he or she does not have the appropriate visa and authorities take issue with his or her presence in that country.
And what are some challenges an HR professional might face when hiring a foreign worker?
The main challenges that HR professionals must handle when hiring foreign workers and attempting them to transfer to a foreign country are, number one, the types of visas that are required. Number two, determining whether or not this particular employee may qualify for a specific visa or work permit. And last but not least, and most importantly, what kind of time frame is necessary in order to process a particular work permit or visa for a specific country. In many countries, adjudication is instant and can be obtained at a port of entry. In other countries, visas are required for specific persons from different nationalities, and also the processing times are very lengthy, sometimes several months. So planning is crucial. And the most important thing that HR professionals must always remember is that there is no substitute for proper planning, for organization, and for really having all the documents in hand and a good understanding of what is necessary for obtaining a work permit or visa in a particular country.